Hello from Edinburgh, Scotland's capital city. Well, my name's John Phillips, and for many years I've been coming to Malaysia to visit schools and colleges and to attend the British Council fairs to let potential students know all about our excellent actuarial science programme. Well, I'm sure that because you're watching this today, you'll know that as well as continuing to offer Malaysian students the opportunity to join us in the UK, we're now providing the same actuarial science programme in Malaysia. Heriot-Watt has a worldwide reputation as being a leader in the actuarial field. It was the first UK university to develop an actuarial mathematics department and is always actively involved in important research activities. Well, one of the most common questions I'm asked is, what does an actuary actually do? Well, we'll hear in a moment from Heriot-Watt's senior actuary, but first, here's a recently qualified graduate to tell us about his day-to-day work.
My name's John. I qualified as an actuary 6 months ago. I now work at Hymans Robertson, a pensions consultancy, and I've been there for 3.5 years. I really wanted to become an actuary. Since I've been at school, I've really enjoyed the problem solving. I really like maths and science. I like the probability, statistics and that side of things. When I started work, I was determined to get through the exams as quickly as possible, and I'm really proud that it only took me 2 years to finish them. It can take people longer, and partly it depends how much time you want to spend studying. In my day-to-day role, I'm partly responsible for the retirement benefits of hundreds or maybe even thousands of people, and I take that very seriously because there are people out there receiving a pension income that are dependent on you doing your job, doing it well. What I really enjoy about my job is the real breadth of work that's involved. 1 week it might be getting involved in the calculations, problem solving, project management to deliver the advice, and then the following week you might spend a day with the client working through what their issues are, understanding their point of view and their constraints, and working with them to really find out what's the best solution for them. Different sorts of people can make excellent actuaries. At the heart of it is a technical understanding of statistics, risk, finance and mathematics. Based on that core level of skill, some people are excellent communicators, they might work in marketing, some people are real technical specialists who understand the legislation. So there really are a variety of career paths that you can follow, and I think that's one of the interesting things. There's not someone telling you you have to be doing things a certain way. It's up for you to find the job that you want to do and really pursue that as best you can. I do actually genuinely enjoy what I do. I don't just sort of turn up and say that for the camera.
An actuary is a mathematician who works in a financial institution answering questions about risk. Forms of risk that an actuary might deal with are financial risk and insurance risk. So if you think about investing in a fund to save for a pension, well, you need to know how much you should be saving, how much of a fund you're going to need when you retire in order to get a decent pension, and it's the actuary who would be responsible for that kind of calculation. And it involves a lot of mathematical modelling, which is why actuaries need a very rigorous training in mathematics, which is what you would get on any of the degree programmes here. Other examples are in insurance, motor insurance for example, to insure your car, house insurance, any kind of insurance where there's risk involved, then that involves the mathematics of probability and statistics. It's how you deal with uncertainty, and that is also the responsibility of the actuary.
Well, thanks Angus. So, just let me summarise the process of becoming an actuary. After completing your university degree, you need to become a qualified member of a professional organisation, like the UK-based Institute and Faculty of Actuaries. To achieve this, there are a number of professional examinations that you'll have to pass. And the good thing about studying at a university like Heriot-Watt is that whilst you're working towards building up knowledge and developing competencies in your university programme, you're also gaining the valuable skills required to pass the professional exams. The Institute and Faculty of Actuaries recognises this and has accredited our programme in Edinburgh. This means that able students can gain 8 exemptions from the professional exams. It's expected the same arrangement will hold at the Malaysian campus. Well, the programme is highly regarded by the UK professional body, and here's one of its former presidents, Ronnie Bowie.
Here we have one of the finest departments in the UK, if not the world, a department not only with a strong reputation in the traditional actuarial areas, but also one which is helping us lead the profession into new areas such as enterprise risk management.
Ronnie Bowie. And links with the profession don't stop there. Whilst being head of department in the 1990s, Professor John McCutcheon held the position of president of the faculty, and the current president, David Hare, is an ex-Heriot-Watt student. Well, actuaries are highly sought after by employers all over the world. This is because to be an actuary you have to be exceptionally good at mathematics. That's why entrance requirements for actuarial science programmes are so high. The material you'll be learning will be extremely challenging. But if you succeed, you'll be rewarded very well, as a former student from Malaysia explains.
Well, what I enjoyed the most is the course and the staff here. My lecturers are very friendly, very approachable. The course itself is quite a challenge, but if you put constant hard work to it, it will be very rewarding in the end. When I went for my interview, employers were interested in my actuarial science degree because I don't have just a basic maths degree. I actually have an actuarial science degree with 8 exemptions, and that was really good because that put me one step ahead of other candidates. And the course itself taught me many practical elements and not just bookwork.